Hi everybody, it's Patsy here, and I'm going to do the love bite for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the time of mid-February to mid-March 2018. So, to save time, I've already shuffled, laid the cards out. I gave you 10 of the Romance Angel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue, and we got some cards from the Conscious Spirit Oracle cards. We got a card from the Numerology deck by Michelle Buchanan. And we also got a card for you, or a card from the Journey of Love, which is a new Oracle deck that I acquired last weekend. And we got a card from this deck for you also. And this is the first cycle using them. So everybody seems to be getting a different kind of reading, partially because of the problems I've been having with my computer. So I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. All right? So thank you so much for subscribing and sharing and liking and all that other good stuff. And we reached over 1,000 subscribers, and almost at 1,200 already between the two channels. So we thank God for that, and we appreciate your assistance and your help, and please continue to do so. If you want a private reading from me, you can send me an email at pbtarot7 at gmail.com, and it usually takes 5 to 7 days for me to get back, depending on what's going on in the world of the general reading. So if you see me doing general readings, don't even think that I'm even, unless I get a lull, unless I'm on a roll, unless I'm feeling it, I won't do it until I've finished that cycle, okay? We already spoke about my health challenges, for those of you who don't know. I suffer with fatigue, I have multiple sclerosis, and some days it's just not happening. So in order for me to do my best work, I need to have some energy stored up, okay? So I try to not overtax myself, but I still want to do this because this is what I love to do, okay? So let's start up with your reading. Maybe I'll pull it closer here. All right, so first card for you was Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay, Libra. Now these first 5 cards are for you. Next card that came up was finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your life right now. Next card is keeping it in mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Next card, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning from your life, is returning to your life. Okay, and the next card is give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay. All right, so seems as if you and your partner may be going on a little vacation, and it may be a little tight on your budget, but you're trying to be open and keep an open mind about this because you want to reconcile with them. You feel that this will be a way to give your relationship a chance, that they need a break, and even though it may be outside of your budget, you're going to not let that, bother you right now, because this is more important, right? And you're Libra, and Libra tries to keep it balanced, right? So you're worrying about your finances, but this time, this is so important to you that you're not even going to, you'll worry about that later. You're going to keep an open mind about this because you feel that this will be very important towards your reconciliation, right? Good. All right, so that's you. For your partner, says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Next card, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Okay, so if this is your partner, then they are saying that they too are optimistic about your love life. There is chemistry between the two of you, or if you have children together, that's your chemical attraction. Like even the two of you are not related by blood, the fact that you have children together, that makes you, that would qualify to me as magnetic attraction chemistry. That could be speaking like about that. So you could already be a couple and have a family, right? Okay. All right. And that fell underneath the finances and career. All right. So that would have a concern about your family budget, trying to find that extra money too. Just take some time alone for the two of you as a couple. The next card came up as love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So this is your partner, or this could be the way he's seeing you, because he feels that you're being very, very strong right now, and that taking care of yourself, doing things for yourself. He's admiring you. He's admiring the way you're handling yourself these days. All right? And he feels like, you've really made some strides, perhaps. So they're keeping an open mind, too. It fell right underneath your open mind. Keep an open mind. All right? And love yourself first. And that's the energy that I picked. I felt. Could be talking about someone who's a narcissist. It could be you or them. It could actually be both of you. People could both be narcissists and be with each other. God knows what that... I'm sure at some point one person has to decide to take a little backseat. If not, you burn their house down, right? But there's probably some passive-aggressive shit that goes on. Stuff that goes on behind the more aggressive one's back, the one that's the stronger one. The other one is doing some passive aggressive behind the scenes stuff. That's it. But they're still both narcissists. They express it in different ways. Thank goodness, the divine quieter heads have prevailed to keep these people from blowing it up, because it could be volatile. All right. And God knows what their family has seen or heard or had to put up with, right? So now, the next card that came here was forgiving and learning. And that fell directly under reconciliation. Ooh, Libra. Balance, right? Forgiving and learning, reconciliation. That's great. Very good. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. And the next card. This could be the one. And give your relationship a chance. Very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. So, you may or may not have any kids either. You could just be two people who have just found each other. You could be young people. Married. Well, you've been together, boyfriend, girlfriend, going steady. Could be engaged. And then you could have broken off an engagement. Could have broken off an engagement. And so now you're reconciled. Yeah. So something like that. You were together and you broke up. Yeah. That was the time maybe of the disconnect. And money could have been a factor in that decision to disconnect. And now you're keeping an open mind about reconciliation, and you're willing to give this relationship a chance. Okay. And your partner's being optimistic, and he or she knows that you all have chemistry together. They admire the way you take care of yourself and that you're loving yourself first. They want you to forgive them, and they are learning themselves about getting rid of past pain and issues, and they feel that you could be the one. Okay, very good. So, from the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck, we got third eye chakra. So this is about using your intuition, Libra. Okay? I see the wisdom of my higher self and apply this wisdom to my life. Okay? So you're following your intuition. Very good. See, it could be both of you. Could be you and your Parker. Yeah. Why did I say Parker? Okay? Partner. I'm sure. And then there might be somebody out there named Parker that was for them. People do that, They send you a word to say when you're doing readings. Sometimes just to give them their confirmation. So there it is. Third eye chakra, and 2 and 4 and 6. So this is about family. This is about reconciliations, nostalgia, remembering the past. Okay. So this is about learning and using your experiences to help your intuition. That's part of your intuition, is the experiences that you have had also. That gives you some perspective, or it helps you mold the question that you're trying to get in your head. Yeah, so it comes into play, even the bad stuff. It helps you get the right question together, and then that's what you meditate on. It just came to me. I don't know. Anyway, next, heart chakra. Heart chakra number 8. All right, this could be one of those twin flame things going on this year here, y'all. Anyway, this is about divinity, all right? Infinite, yin and yang. 17, heart chakra. I love myself and others unconditionally and nurture loving relationships. And that's what the twin flame journey is really about, is learning to love another person unconditionally. It's not that the person is perfect, it's just you've accepted them and they've accepted you as you are, and then work together to help the other one heal and to continue the ascension together. Right? Heart chakra. So you learn to love yourselves and others unconditionally and nurture these loving relationships. Right? That's where chemistry. And finances and career, because you wanted to spend, going to the family funds or spend a little extra to take your partner on a nice retreat or vacation, right? Because you feel that that'll help. That you feel like that'll help. And so that's good. That's using your emotions. That's you're still using your brain, you're still thinking, but opening your heart to not be so tight with the finances maybe, and just to be optimistic that God will provide it, because God is telling you to do it. The divine is leading you this way. They're not going to just leave you out there like that. Use your brain. You don't need to go to England on the Queen Elizabeth II. Do they have that yet? Yeah, I think they do, yeah. No, you don't need to do that. But you can go somewhere. Camping. That'd be good. Nature. Right? Don't go to the casinos. Unless you're not going to go to the casino. You're just going to stay in the hotels. But, like Atlantic City by the water, that kind of stuff. That would be good too. Going to Atlantic City by the water. Water is healing. If you live on the East Coast, you go to any of the beach areas, you know, that you can with the weather as it is. But I'm saying, plan it. It doesn't have to be this week. Well, maybe it has to be this week. But, if you can plan ahead, find a way. Or, just go out to the Hamptons or go to Martha's Vineyard or go, you can look around. People want people to like rent their homes on these beachfront properties in the wintertime. Mm-hmm. Might be affordable, more than you'd think. Mm-hmm. If not, just let him have a day off and just take him out. Take him, he or she out. Take them, pay them to stay home. Yeah, pay them to stay home. Pay them to take a day off just for themselves. Maybe they need a break from everybody. Start small and see how it works. Don't blow your whole, wallet. You don't have to, test the waters, use your brains, but be willing to let it go. Next card came up was the throat chakra. So that means express yourself, talk about it. Talk about it. I speak my truth and encourage others to speak theirs, and that means to hear and to listen. If you want to speak your truth and be heard, then make sure that you allow others to speak their truth and hear them. And not just hear them, listen to what they're saying. Take the ego out of it for a second. That's also part of the twin flame journey. It's trying to learn how to tamp that ego down so that you can listen to what's being said. And that is keep an open mind and love yourself first. But we also know, what does the scripture say, right? Or is it like the golden rule or something? Do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. Love yourself first, but treat the other person the way you want to be treated. Keep an open mind. Next card that came up for you, Libra, was the forgiving and learning under the reconciliation. And you got number 65, the breaking. The breaking. 6 plus 5 is 11. That's one of those divine numbers. That's that twin flame number, according to experts. Yeah, this is the year for that, according to lore. The bottom of this deck said, let the feminine lead the way. Okay, Libra, pay attention. And that doesn't mean only women. That means men who carry the feminine energy, right? Because there are some women who carry more of a masculine energy than they do a feminine energy. Depends on in the relationship, or in the dynamic between yourself and the person that you think is your twin flame, who is the masculine energy and who is the feminine energy. Sometimes it rolls back and forth, but for the most part, but it makes it easier for you. Girls are the feminine and boys are the masculine. Just for those who may not have, been clear. That is okay. It can be boys and girls. It could be boys and boys. It could be girls and girls. But there's two energies. And that's the whole idea. The feminine and the masculine, I'm going to try to join together. Very interesting. Google it. How do you think I learned it? I'm learning it because I learn more every day. And there's all kinds of videos and stuff on YouTube about it. It's really, 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 really interesting. Very interesting. And it's not a new concept. It's been going on for a while. And so strange. I was watching this movie the other day. I don't even want to go into it. We ain't got time for all of that. But check this movie. I just watched it yesterday. It's called One Night with the King. And that's about the Book of Esther. That's a twin flame journey. The way they depicted it on the screen, the way I saw it, that was a twin flame journey. Definitely, definitely. So that's just my opinion, but the way they depicted it in this particular movie, and I may not go that way in the scriptures, like that exactly, but the way they portrayed it, absolutely. So check it out on YouTube. That's where I saw it. Someone had told me about it, and I watched it. And it was so weird because earlier this week I did a reading, and something like that kind of came up for Aquarius. Aquarius. Yeah, I think it was Aquarius. Yeah. Watch the Aquarius video. The sound is not all that great, but it's just gotten better. Aries. Their entire second part of their video is silent, so that was an all-day affair trying to get something up for them so that they could at least get their oracle cards, because I'd already done half the reading. Please. Anyway, the breaking. Speaking of which, right? The breaking. Okay. These cards are so pretty. And you can order these prints, I believe, some of them. All right, from the publishers. Blue Angel Publishing. And on their website is www.blueangelonline.com, and you can see them, all right? Journey of Love Oracle. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so the breaking. You are breaking apart. You might not understand it at all. There's not so much to be understood, but the simplicity doesn't mean that it's easy to endure. You may worry that you are going too far, that you may not recover or ever come back together again. But what can you do? Can you hold back when the divine love that calls you, that lures you to becoming all that you are, to remembering your divine nature? Well, you could try, but for what purpose? Temporary rest before the storm at best. So take the rest if you need it, but then dive into the storm. Let yourself be brokenhearted by the divine so that you can become your truth. Become all that you are meant to be. It's better to have a heart broken so that it grows than to be brokenhearted by thinking that you must protect yourself from love. This oracle brings compassionate guidance that no matter what sadness or anger, despair or frustration you may feel, you are being pulled apart by not dark forces, but by the loving embrace of the divine, as it strips you of that which would keep you from your divine realization. Let go and break. It's going to be the making of you. And then there's a poem. Love is a special closeness that sings from the heart, that warms my days and nights, that feels good, that makes me smile, that makes me glad to be. alive. If your relationship isn't making you feel like that, I guess the divine is saying, why are you pushing it? That's what that message said to me. That there's something else waiting better. There's something better waiting for you, is what it's saying. And that you can take this vacation. You can do that. You need a rest. They need a rest. The other feminine needs a way. You need a rest. They need a rest. But look at this card on. Just dream a little. This card was actually, wow, this was on top, but it was actually the top of the deck. This is the bottom of the deck. Dream a little. Maybe that's what they're calling for you to do. Dream a little. Step out on faith. Don't keep yourself here, is what it seems like to say. Or to break apart to come back together, even. You know? But you have to let go before you can really get back. Because they're trying to strip you to your core. They're trying to take you as far down as you can go. So, keep that in mind. Then we got a card from the numerology deck for you, and it says intuition. All right. Follow your intuition. This is 22. 22 is a master number, right? Like 11, 44, 33, 66, 77, 88, 99, right? This is a master number. There's videos on YouTube about that stuff too, y'all. Okay? This is a master number. So this is talking about that twin flame journey business too. Okay? Let's see what 22 says. 22 intuition. This card is telling you to trust your inner guidance and embrace the intuitive wisdom that resides within your soul. By drawing this card, you are being urged to honor your sensitivity at all times and to prioritize your premonitions and hunches above practicality and logic. This isn't a time to be influenced by others' opinions or betray your inner guidance in order to fit in. Instead, you must trust your intuition, for it will never let you down. You are now being encouraged to spend quiet time alone. That's the retreat. Nature and outdoors will enhance your connection to Source and align your soul with Mother Earth. Likewise, regular prayer, meditation, listening to beautiful music, mindful breathing, and exercises such as yoga or Qigong, don't have no idea, Qigong, Qigong, will enhance your intuition and help develop your clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, and claircognizant abilities. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to trust your inner guidance. When you are decisive and unsure, always go within. For your intuition knows the path that serves your greater good. When you trust in yourself and your connection to the divine, your synchronicity will lead you where you need to be. Good. So, you have good instincts about doing this little retreat for your partner or for yourself. And if you're single, and you're watching this, or you know, not in a steady relationship, this could be good for you too. Give yourself a chance. You have a relationship with yourself. Give your relationship with yourself a chance. You know, um, there's nothing here that you can't apply to a single person too, or you know, a couple that's not married. You know, if you're going through some challenges, but even if you're not, if you're single, you know, it's nothing wrong. You know, going hike, hiking, camping. I did say camping, something like that. But maybe um, not camping, hiking, skiing. Something. Yeah, skiing is nice. It can be expensive too, though. Skiing can be expensive, but there are things that you could do that don't cost a whole lot, but more than you normally would spend on something. But I think it's saying that it might be a worthy investment for you to do, even if this relationship doesn't, regel. It'll be good for you anyway, right? On your own. All right, so let's see if we can get some messages. It'll be good for both of you, even if you all don't stay together, just to have this time to talk about things, to be real with each other, okay? To speak from your heart, okay? To speak from your heart. Two cards you got here from the Ian Levan cards until today. And I cannot fail in life, and life cannot fail me. Until today, you may have been just sitting around, afraid to move and afraid to fail. Just for today, be devoted to seeing yourself and your life as a function of a spiritual truth. Remind yourself that you cannot fail, that you are supported by life, which knows that your success is assured. The divine got you. Fear no longer determines what I do and do not do. Until today, you may have believed that you could avoid being hurt, and then you would have a peaceful life. Just for today, consider all the life, love, and peace you're missing out on in your attempt to avoid being hurt. It's part of the ride. It's part of the ride. Hurt, joy, and pain, right? Sunshine and rain. Come on. Act like you ain't heard that before. And if you haven't, then Frankie Beverly and Maze. If you've seen those Medea pictures, I think that she plays a lot of their music. And it could be that song. Joy and pain is like sunshine and rain. You need both. So hopefully you get less of the rain, but it makes you a well-rounded person. It makes you, it's about your experience. Wow. It's what goes between, when they put your dash between, 1970 and 2070. I'll give you 100 years, okay? What fills up that space where your dash is? What did you do? What did you learn? Where did you explore? What legacy did you leave to the world besides money? Which is good, but anything else? What lessons will your children be able to pass down to their children when they talk about daddy or mommy or grandma or grandpa or big daddy or big mama? Who are they talking about? What are they going to have to say? What positive, what will be your legacy? What did they say? Well-behaved women rarely make history. Just saying. Take a chance. This says you are not alone. Dearest you, there are times you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your own past experiences. That isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the pattern that's shown up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start all over again. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much. We really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights, allowing your eyes to adjust and then carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits. Loving you so much. I'm going to hold it here so you can see it. Loving you so much. So, take a chance. Take a chance. You start all over again. Even if it's marriage. Some people have been married 9 times, 10 times, 3 times. Nobody seems to hold that against them. Isn't it funny how they hold it against somebody that stayed with their husband even after they cheated? Christians, right? Anyway, I will talk to you guys. I will talk to you guys soon. I'll be coming back in the beginning of March to do the reading for April. Okay, so I hope that this resonated with you. I hope you enjoyed these new cards that we're going to be using for a couple of cycles, maybe. Okay, these are really beautiful, beautiful cards. And I'll be uploading this as soon as I can, and hopefully we have sounds. And I'll be talking to you all in the beginning of April. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and send me an email, pbtarot7@gmail.com. Please make comments below. Let us know what's going on if this resonates with you. I love, love, love reading your comments. And thank those of you who have been sending me donations. That's so sweet. I appreciate it so very much. Very, very much. Tuesday, we're going to have a man come and look at the computer. And hopefully, you know, they can fix it. I got a white screen. I don't know what that's about. Some kind of virus. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you. Peace.